I'll just call out the efficiency number, and then we can revert back to a different type of throw just to see if that gives us a different number, all right? But we're just trying to see how high we can get that spin efficiency number. Okay, starting point on the first throw, 85, which is a season high. Okay, 82. How do these feel coming off the fingers? Good. Okay, good. Are you good to go now? Instead of the pause, just get to it, like hands crossed, just get to it and go in one motion. But like, it's cool to see what your movement of the ball does when your efficiency goes up. Like your vertical movement goes skyrocketing in comparison to like the ones that are low 70s. My take on like when it comes to efficiency and the timing of like the fingers behind the baseball, when it comes to like your actual like throw, is just matching the tempo throughout the entire motion from the time that your front foot just moves. Okay. Right? So like it's basically just timing up your intent. And that's what I see when we do like these preset types of variations, right? So like we take a lot of like moving parts out of the equation, but then as you descend, like everything's happening in one fluid motion, and there's no like drastic change of like, all right, you started slow and then you tried to speed up, or you started really fast and you tried to slow down, or I think that's just a really good starting point. So when you do start amping up a little bit, just like think about, you know, that initial move, like trying to make it just somewhat of maybe like a quicker lift. Doesn't have to be as high or whatever. Just,
I like the idea of like the moving my hands.
Yeah,
I feel like I've been like this, and
right,
I'm just like, it's like choppy.
Yeah.
Like it's like when I just like split my hand.
Well, think about it. Like just the way that we're engineered, right? Like we want to move in rhythm, right? So like as our one foot comes down, the hand comes up. Yeah. Same thing, right? When we walk. Right, so there's rhythmic movements that can influence the timing of things that we're trying to do, and that's like baseline kind of like my teaching point is just like, all right, if you're struggling with spin efficiency, you're struggling with the timing of your release, so the starting point is just, all right, give yourself some pendulum rhythm, right? Okay. These go up at the same time, they go down at the same time. Jacob deGrom does it, so I don't think I need to say anything more, right?
He's the best thrower.
Best at throwing balls. So you didn't move. Start lower, and I want those elbows to be relaxed. It's gonna turn off the traps, right? So you're not as tense. Boom, breath. Now as soon as you lift, ah! All right, 91%. Cool. And one less shin. We're shin guards. All right, my throwback was 99% if anyone wanted to know. That thing took off. Well, I mean, that's dope. You're at 93%. Really? You're at 93% at 83 miles an hour. Son of a mother duck. That's gross. 89% again at 86 miles an hour. Couldn't that be like your alarm in the morning? Like love popping? Just like over and over again, rapid fire. Yeah, good. So you went up 88 miles an hour, but your spin efficiency went down to 83. So that was a two-seam fastball. Based on movement profile, based on the way the eyes perceive the ball coming in, your horizontal movement was higher than your vertical movement, but that also skyrocketed your efficiency up to 96%. You had another one like that previously. I think it was at like 91% that it took off. I don't know if I want to say intentionally throw a two-seam.
I'll try it.
Yeah, why not? I'm just gonna stand up. I know you're holding a two-seam, but you're just throwing the baseball. Don't change anything, I just wanna see this. Okay. Okay, just keep going. No, four seams. How you feeling?
Good.
I mean, you're throwing a lot.
Yeah.
And I know we're allowed to. Like, it's fine. But I also want to be able to do this.
Like every day?
Not every day, but like a good amount, right? Like, I don't want to have one day where the volume's way up here and then it's like, well, frick, I can't do anything for 2 days. You know, like we're going to control the volume. I think that's a good starting point with where we're at. The amount of times where you felt that ball coming off good in comparison to previous bullpens.
It's like a significant increase.
Like a significant increase, right?
Like nearly all of those.
All of them.
Good.
Yeah.
Even the bad ones, like,
Right.
felt good out of my hand.
Right. Well, you know, I think, to be honest, like a lot of that is like physical restriction.
Yeah.
That's not leading you into just, because like when I think of like just freedom, I think of just overall looseness, that everything just happens and falls into place, right? And then it just is whippy.
That's kind of what that was.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I saw. Was like, it was actually like the first time I think I had seen you, where it's just free, and so it's just moving in one.